certified Zentangle teacher. We are in the midst of January and we are having so much fun. At least I am, and I hope you are, because here you are with me. And we are in a fragment of your imagination. This is day 22 of January, and I bet that puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? It sure puts a smile on my face that we are getting through and wending this month of gray. So, and means things are going to get better, doesn't it? So I have all of my usual supplies. I've already got my pen out. I think you're going to love this tangle, and I think you're going to want to put a copy of it in your Halloween box. If you can make a stick and a stick like that, you have Lannips. Lannips is by Ela, or it might be pronounced different, I'm not sure. I know it's a German word and I don't know what it stands for. Cute, maybe, because it's the cutest pattern ever. Ela Rieger is the author of this pattern, the one who is given credit for creating it, and it is a fragment in our process today. I'm going to do 3 of them. I have set up these 1-inch orbs, and in the middle of each one, I'm going to put a substantial dot like this. I have found that it is a good idea to put a substantial dot in all 3 at the same time, because we're just going to do this fun thing in 3 different ways. This, if you can make a stick and then a slant, which is essentially a check mark, right? I don't think you'll have any problem with this. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to make a stick and back. And then I'm going to go behind it with another stick on a bit of a slant, you see, and come through like that. I'm going to do a 3rd one, a stick, and come back through. It doesn't matter how far. You can cross over 1, 2, or 3, your choice. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to do a stick and back. Do it again. A stick and back. And a 3rd one, a stick and back. Now there's nobody saying to you you can only do 3. You can do 4, you can do 1, you can do whatever is interesting to you. Here we're doing it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't wait to see what you come up with. Isn't this just darling simple fun? Do it again. And a little more of an angle each time, as you can see. And then back. So let's work on a couple of variations. I mean, this is just silly. Okay, how about we go the other direction this time? I'm going to come up, and this time I'm going to weight my line. Especially the end of my line, like that. And then I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to behind. So stick and back and let that one be weighted. Isn't that cute? Do it again. A stick, back, and weight that last bit. Trying to take a little of the line out with my pen. There. How about are we ready? Should we do this again? A stick and back, and it's weighted. Easier to see that one, isn't it? Okay, turn my work just a bit. A stick, crossing over that one, and back. Cute, cute, cute. Let's do it again. I've been excited to see this fun one come along. There, and let's do it again. A stick and back. You know, once in a while it is just fun to have things just be fun and not hard, isn't it? A stick, back. I think everybody's going to enjoy this. We're not going to hurt our brains on this. Now, it'll make a difference the size you do, right? So just know that. Now, I only have room, as you saw, for 3 in there. But you know what? I could put some smaller ones in. Why not? Just half pints. There we go. Just some cute little bits. Isn't it fun? Okay, this time, instead of just going through, I'm going to swag my line back like that. So I'm going to come up with my straight stick and swag. I'm going to try to do that on each one. I'm going to come behind that first one and swag it. 3 and swag. It wants to do more, doesn't it? Okay, let's do it again. And swag. Let's do one to the back of that one. You see, I'm just kind of letting my pen kind of push. If you're not sure, just watch again. I'm going to take my line and kind of let it kind of wag off there. Whatever you want to call it. Down. Down. And then I have room on this one for more. Back. And back. Let's see about having some fun with this as far as the shading goes. So why don't we shade like kind of in the middle here? So I hope you grabbed your pencil. And I'm just putting a little shade in the middle and smudging it out. I don't know, I'm just having fun with this. I'm just seeing what I can come up with. Let's kind of do the standard out here. Well, who says everything has to be hard, right? Let's just enjoy our process. The next couple of days are just January, get us in the mood to draw days, and should be just pure fun. Putting a little orb around there of shade too, as well as around the outside edge. Sorry, I hope I'm not moving too fast. Thank you for being kind to me. So you see how I'm pushing this one in? Coming around. So there's a different kind of shading there, and I think that's fun too. I love that button look, don't you? Love it, love it, love it. Trying to get some of the pencil lines. They tend to get too pushed in there sometimes. The third one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shade it a little different as well, and I'm gonna follow a couple of the sticks. Like, look, just the first stick. So all I did is put a pretty heavy line of graphite on each of the sticks. And then let's just push that out and see how it looks and see if we need to even do any more. Blender stomp, push, and push. A little bit left around here, so I will just use a little bit of what is on my blender stump around the outside, but I'm not gonna make a big effort to add more graphite. I think there's a lot going on here. What do you think? Isn't it the cutest ever? He's just so doggone cute. Okay, I appreciate how we can come up with these fun things together. So this is meant to be in an orb or a circle, and this is kind of big for this. But I don't know. I don't think I really mind having a big one here. I don't think I can get 2 in there. But what I can do is darken around and put an interior line. And then let's put a little interior line all the way around. This is where you get to get your zone on. Kind of like yesterday's. That was a great one for zoning, wasn't it? And you know, I'm gonna go around here and do these little tiny ones that I put on here. These are just tiny little ones, but I bet you I could do some of those too. But first, let's get this done. So, because I can, I'm gonna put my giant orb in the middle, and then I'm gonna go round it like a bullseye, and maybe I'll go round it again like a bullseye, and have a little extra fun with it. And now I've got 3 choices, and so do you. I really like the one that has the thicken here. So I think what I'm going to do is come up, stick up, and down, and thicken, and back. I'm going to do that again. A little bit on an angle, up, cross over. I like that. I want to get a little bit of the point out of there. Did you see how I did that? I'm going to do it again. Come up, cross over, thicken at the base of it, and then take a little divot out of the pointy area too. Let's do this again. Stick up, cross, and come right back to the top and take a little of that top notch out of there, a little bit of the point off of the bottom of it. It still very much has a point on it, doesn't it? Come back, another one, cross, stick up, and take a little of that divot out of there. It's easier to do it all in one stroke, don't you think? Okay, let's do a third one. Up, cross over, and that took quite a lot out of it, but I like it. Yeah, I like that. That's different. Okay, ready? Okay, come up fairly straight in my opinion, almost all the way. Come back, down, and take a little of the corner of the top off. Behind it, slant, stick up, cross, down, and back. Taking a little bit out of each. Up, cross, down, and back. Are you ready? Let's do it again. Cross up, down, back, and a little bit of the divot at each end. Do it again. Cross up, down, and one more. Cross up, down, I think that you could do this in any shape, don't you? Nothing is here to tell you you have to do it in that shape, but it does look really cool, I think. Okay, so on to the shading. No. I keep forgetting, no shading. I will shade this at the end. And thank you so much for being here and working with me and having a good time on this January snowy day, wherever it is in your world and mine. Bye.